Hi, how are you? It's Ching. We're going to continue going into this injury-free exercise. The second part is strengthening. Okay, how do we do some strengthening? I have already uploaded 2 ways with the TheraBand, upper body and lower quadrant, my lower body. Today we can use another small equipment called the toning ball. I like the toning ball better than the dumbbell, and this is only 2 pounds. So you can also buy this from our OPTP. It's made from Star Pilates, which is also called Medial Fitness, corporation. So the blue one is 2 pounds, the purple one is just 1, and the green one is like 3 pounds. That's all you need, because it's not about the weight. It's about the movement and what your technique and your first responder. So we're going to look at the exercise differently. Now I say just copy. We really want to what? Everybody say it's mind-body connection. Yes, it is. So you really have to use your mind to connect the body, find the right, even just a sitting posture, because you can do this sequence of the arm strengthening and on the chair, sitting, much easier. But you sit in the front, you don't sit back, you do not want to slouch. Or you can sit on the floor, right, with like the Buddha way I was sitting. And you can standing in the horse stance too. That's much harder. But I want you to focus on the arm movement today. Learn it correctly so you don't do what? Create a habit that is not true. So you have to do it correctly to understand it, then you're owning it, okay? So there are 2 things I'm going to rotation come in. So when I put my elbow. When I do this, I can show you toning ball. So that when the toning ball's up, and I should go back a little bit. The toning ball's in your palm. See, it's round, so it sits in that palm, that little indentation of the palm. You use your finger wrap all the way around. You don't hold it at the fingertip, because now your wrist is not being strengthened. So your flexor is not being strengthened, your extensor, and you start torturing your wrist, which is, that's the joint. Okay, when you get to the muscle, the flexor, extensor of your forearm, and the supinator and pronator. So if I turn my palms up, like I'm holding a cup of soup, the soup is right now is the ball, right? So it's quite heavy. I'm working on the flexor and my distal biceps. Yes, the muscle works as a group, okay? So you can't isolate it. So again, we talked about that last week. Anytime you do any exercise, 3 things happen, especially in strengthening work. 3 contractions happen: concentric, eccentric, I'm slowing lower, isometric. So my shoulder's not doing, which is the most important. Everybody like to do things with the scapula, which is not the scapula's fault. It's the upper trap and levator scapula, lifting the scapula up. We don't want that happen, because we want targeting the right muscle. You have plenty to focus on, so I'm not going to have you go grab something that's 10 pounds. You're definitely going to hurt yourself. So weight is not important. More is not important. What's right and the sequence and cover all the muscle. So there's 1 rotation here we call the supination pronation. That's come from your forearm, okay, connect to your hands, and your distal portion of the biceps. There's another rotation, and I medial rotate in the shoulder joint, glenohumerus joint. Every time when I go forward, I'm lightly rotate from the shoulder joint. You can see I spiral the energy all the way front, and I did not use my scapula. And I spiral all the way out to the side, right? This is the side. The side from the corner of your head, you see your arm. That is not your side, it's somebody else's, because you start really torturing yourself. I know sometimes people really like to do that, right? Because we got all kinds of hardware on our body now, and lots of things to torture us. It's a miracle body, it's perfect already, and so you just need to learn how to use them properly. So you have what? Appreciation, gratitude, right? And you're the miracle keeper. Okay, so I'm using both of them. Of course, 1 each hand. I'm very tall. I'm using normal abdominal breathing, and you're gonna really feel the lungs on the inhale. Exhale, again, first response. So no matter what, my posture, special, the upper body, the weight sits on the chair, and the chair carry weight to the floor. So you have enough time not to slouch, okay? Total awareness. So the 2 arrow and the 2 V on the back support the body, so the muscles support the structure of the bones in the proper position. I usually sit slightly diagonal so you can see this arm, you can see I'm not moving the torso. There's a lot of stabilization, a lot of mobilization. There's always 2 things makes, right? There's 3 principles. Mobilization, which part your arms moving, which parts are rotated, calf muscles are coming in for the, right? Laterally rotate and medial rotate in the shoulder joint. So which part is stabilization that creates the movement? So yin-yang philosophy comes in again. There's stabilization, mobilization creates the movement. So that round of the circle, that 2 different black and white, that's mean it changes and it moves, right? Daytime, nighttime makes 1 day. That 1 day in that circle, it moved to next day. So tomorrow happened. So think about all that. So nice and tall, my head suspended from above. When I look down, I see my toes. You can also see my legs a little about my shoulders width. Never sit like this, so it's not a good preparation. So I'm still gonna feel the rooting down. Okay, so ready? So that's just preparation. I'm going to warm up the distal biceps, which bend the elbow, proximal biceps. When I reach on forward, see, 5 degrees lower than my shoulder height, not there. Okay, now right shoulder goes right up. So now if I reach forward, there's the back. Remember opposition? There's the front, there's back. So your scapula stay neutral the whole time. Because this program here, the sequence I gave you, we didn't have to reach arm up. You don't have to worry too much about the upper rotate, down rotate scapula, okay? So here, so stay neutral. We'll go right into the exercise. We're gonna strengthen the biceps, deltoid, front, middle, back, rotate the calf muscles. And then we're gonna go into triceps strengthening. So ready? I'm looking forward, that's my north, inhale. I'm going to do 6 each. Exhale, hollow tummy, 1, just enough. Exhale, 2, slowly lower. Eccentric, contract biceps. Concentric, 3. Exhale, 4. If you don't have the toning ball, grab a water bottle. It's fine. So you can squeeze a little bit. Make sure the cap is fairly tight. And if not, just a soup can. If you have dumbbell, you can use dumbbell, okay? But I really like this because I squeeze more. So I get all the individual, okay, flexor, individual, extensor working more. Okay, that's the warm-up of the distal biceps, right here. We'll go to triceps. So here comes the real work. Shoulders down, reaching forward. You see my arms wider than my shoulder. I'm not gonna add the protract to it because scapula says, I stay home. I'm going to support you. So isometric contract. Slightly going forward, inhale. Bend your elbow about 90 degrees, that's it. If you're too much, you lose. Say, I just lost the contraction. I'm gonna go to the full contraction right here. Lost it. So more is not better. What are you doing, right? Think about, what am I doing? Shoulder down, inhale, hollow tummy, 1. Nice and tall, 2. And 3, like I said, I'm gonna do 6 times, 4. Hollow tummy, 5. Slowly out. And 6, okay? Right now, we're gonna open, it's called a horizontal AB dog. No rotation here, let me turn. Horizontal AB dog, 2. Inhale, return. Exhale, squeeze the toning ball, 3. And exhale, 4. And exhale, 5. And exhale, 6. Bend your elbow comes in, 1. Again, just to 90 degrees. You can really feel the muscle already. Don't collapse. Exhale, 2. Hollow tummy, 3. Stay very tall. And 4. Make sure you don't have a forehead. And 5. and the 6. Already reaching out. Inhale, straight forward. So there's a front, there's a back. Scapula stay back. Exhale, hollow tummy, scapula stay back. 2. Inhale, exhale. 3. Do not add the protract. 4. And exhale. 5. And exhale. 6. And lean forward. Circle. So the last movement is called a horizontal AD duct. Horizontal AB ducts open, horizontal AD ducts close. Like you open the sliding door and close, okay? So a lot of deltoid working. Don't use your neck throughout, okay? If you're weak, the upper and lower mid-trap is gonna help you. And we try not to do that. That's why I want you to do 6 times. I want you to feel what's right first before we increase. Okay, that's our pattern. There's 3 of them, okay? This is 1. This is exactly same pattern, but 2 other ways to deal with this. We're gonna add a spiral now, okay? This is supination, pronate. If I do horizontal ABA deduction, I'm going to tell you to laterally rotate shoulder joint, medial rotate. Okay, so just listen carefully. Shoulder down, engage your abdominal. Okay, we started with the palm up earlier. We're going to start palm down. Scapula back. Supinate, hold a cup of soup. Comes in 90 degrees. Pronate, dump the soup, goes out. Exhale, 2, and return slowly. Hollow tummy, 3. We create lonely muscle. Exhale, 4. Hollow tummy, sit up, 5. No scapula, 6. Okay, you ready? Laterally rotate in the glenohumerus joint, that's your shoulder joint. Laterally rotate in the shoulder joint, spiral, horizontal AB duct, horizontal AD duct with the medial rotating the shoulder joint. Exhale, 2, slowly return. Hollow your tummy, 3, and return. Squeeze the toning ball, 4, and find the first responder, and the 5, and the 6 are coming first. Then you're gonna pronate goes down. Supinate comes in, pronate goes down 2. Supinate comes in, pronate goes down 3. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. And exhale, 6. Okay, ready? Inhale, laterally rotating the shoulder joint forward. 1. Don't go narrow, okay? Pull the scapula back. 2. You feel plenty. Exhale, 3. Right? Laterally rotate 4. Get those rotator cuff muscle. Laterally rotate 5. Medial rotate, return. Last one, 6. Lean forward, back flat. Recover. You do a little bit of circumduction here. Use the weight of the toning ball. Okay, so you say, remember I say there's 3 ways. We just do 2 of them. Now we're going to the third one. So remember the first one, start here, no rotation at all. Second one, we start with the dumping the soup, right? Pronation. There's adding the rotation. Now we're going to go back up again. We're going to work on pulling. Okay, so right? Shoulders down, reaching forward. Pronation first, pulls it down, pull, and supinate goes out. Hollow tummy, 2, and return. Hollow tummy, 3, the whole arm is working. Exhale, 4, and exhale, hollow tummy, 5, and exhale, 6. Are you ready? Pronate, open, supinate, I'm sorry, don't say that. Is a medial rotate from the shoulder joint to second position, laterally rotate forward, and medial rotate 2 and forward, and 3 and forward. Exhale, 4, and exhale, 5. See my shoulder behave very well. 6, come in. Exhale, inhale. 2 and return. Pronate comes in, supine goes out 3. Exhale, 4. And exhale, 5. And exhale, 6. Okay, last one. Right. Medial rotate 1, laterally rotate. From the shoulder joint, 2, and return. Hollow tummy, 3. Hollow tummy, 4, and 5. Exhale, 6, and return circle. Catch your breath and circle. So, okay, we're working on the whole arm. We're not just there to biceps only, because we're human. We have a brain. We're gonna multitask a little bit, so become what happened? Much more, right? Functional. I know bicep does a lot of work throughout the day, but it have to be fair. There's other muscle all around here. Front, middle, back, deltoid, posterior. You got 4 rotator cuffs, 3 in the back, 1 underneath. There's so much more pec major, minor. All this muscle comes in play. They multitask, so you have to understand multitask. Okay, so that's the simplest way right now to wake up all rotator cuff muscle, so the whole shoulder girdle muscle, plus your bicep, distal and proximal, plus flexor and the extensor of your arm and the finger. We all did it. So ready? We just press out, stretch out a bit, because we have to hold the toning ball again, so we don't want to keep flex all the time. So you know, sometimes you see we grow older, we can straight our finger and arthritis will come in. Nothing, no, it's not gonna happen under your watch, right? So remember we say with the miracle keeper, we have to know this body so we know what to do. If we don't know, you stay in fear, right? You think this body is so weak, it's just always getting pushed down. No, you have to understand you inherit a really wonderful body, miracle, and the mind too. Put all together. We're gonna go into the triceps now. You can sit here, do the triceps, but I'm gonna show you another one because we're sitting for a while. I'm gonna get the leg get into it, okay? So like I said, you can sit here, use the chair. If you say, I don't have good balance, I'm gonna stay sitting, that's okay. Learn the movement, then you add it up into standing what I'm going to show you. Okay. Hi, we're back. I'm nice and tall, right? And has the span from above. First responder, the most important. Your mind talk to the transverse abdominal, which is your first responder right away. Really is your 3 muscles, inner thigh, pelvic floor, nice and tall. I'm gonna bend both my knees first. I'm facing diagonal, so it's easier for you to see better. All dimensions, okay? So this is my north. I bend my knee, I joint step back. I adjust a little bit. So I have what? A forward lunge. So every time you exhale, you're going to deepen in that lunge. Can you see that? We're going to add the arm movement too. So knee goes forward, heel goes back. So some of you, the calf is so tight, your Achilles so tight, your heel can go down. It's okay, just go as far as you can. So you just keep stretching the Achilles and strengthen the quadricep, right? It's always multitask, okay? Because that's what we're built for. If you can focus one thing with multitask, right? You play concert pianists play one music with how many sheets going flipped over. You're making a beautiful dinner. That's why I say that all the time. Surgeon, right? Multitask. Dentist, multitask. Student, multitask. You can't focus on one thing. One thing is many things, but you do so well, looks so easy like one single thing. That's the meditation, okay? That's how you use your mind. So engage your abdominal. See, top of my head to the heel is one straight line. I'm gonna hug myself. I look like a little chicken. So my elbows behind the sideline of my body. Okay, I'm gonna stretch the distal triceps. Then I go to proximal. Then there's 3, right? Triceps means 3. Distal, all 3 together. It's very important because everything we do, right? Up and down. And proximal triceps, which is a long-headed triceps, you're gonna reaching all the way up straight. Then we're gonna do the middle triceps. Okay, so here we go. Engage your abdominal, leaning forward, inhale. Hollow your tummy, I'm reaching forward with my knee, I reach the heel back, 1. Small movement, 2. Don't drop your head and don't lift your head. And 3, so I look forever far. Hollow tummy, 4. Hollow tummy, 5. Last one, 6. Okay, ready? Straight arm. Inhale, exhale, straight arm up, 1. You notice the toning balls look at each other, 2. So my thumbs point forward the whole time, 3. And 4. So that's a neutral arm, 5. Hollow your tummy, 6. Okay, stay here. Release right in line with the shoulder. Open second position, bench elbow. Exhale, 1. It's kind of look like a scarecrow. And 2. You get to the middle tricep, 3. Hollow tummy, 4. Deep down again, 5. And the 6, circle the arm. Just recover because we have to switch side. And comes in. And out, good. Nice lunge. Just stay here for a little bit. Feel that calf stretch. Engage your abdominal from the heel to top of your head, one straight line. And scapula's neutral. Bend your elbow. Good setup. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, 1. Hollow tummy, 2. And the 3. The 4. And 5. Straight back, 6. I'm going to turn facing you so you can see. You see, I'm going to do 2 more, okay, facing you. You see my arm straight back parallel. It doesn't go there. Go straight. Okay, now we're going to do the proximal portion. Exhale, 1. And exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. And hollow tummy, 4. Hollow tummy, 5. And last one, 6, deepening, right? Rooting. And okay, release, come side. Inhale, exhale, 1. Again, I exhale, hollow tummy, 2. And exhale, 3. I have to look at you, so I need to smile a little bit, 4. And exhale, 5. And the 6, okay? Come down, circle. You ready? Distal balance comes in. I'll turn around so you can see him come in and back. So do a little bit of recovering. Challenge your balance. Inhale. Exhale right there. Inhale. You know exactly where you want to land. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Comes in. Release down. Okay. Let's stretch our neck a little bit. We'll finish. Okay. So inhale. See on the side. Thumbs forward. I bend both my knee. Head side. Go. Nice stretch here. And I go forward. And I stretch. And reaching down. So we don't want to finish all this strengthening. And the next is, I am so tight. So that's me use the wrong muscle. So just for prevention. And nice recover. And return. And side again. Release the spine. And push down, floats up. Last one. Side, forward. Side, and return. I'm going to put toning ball down. I just remember we need to do one more thing, right? Stretch out the palm because you've been squeezed flexion. So we stretch it out. And stretch it out. And okay, now interlace your fin. Now I'm going to open my scapula, so I'm doing this. Open, slide down. Don't pop the rib cage. Open, slide. Small is better because I know what I want to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to alter my body position. So this is stabilization. First responder, close the rib cage. I just want to open my pec major and the minor a little bit because just so happen, if you go like this for a while, that's not a good exercise. So for prevention, I can't see you. So I better give you something to open, feels good. So you might strengthen your round boy. Nice open. So that's it for today. And I hope you understand what we're trying to do with this sequence. So it's not how heavy the weight should be, it's the movement. To incorporate all those muscles belong to your scapula and your arm. Okay, dear partner. So we're going to take care of all of them. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and the rest of the week. I'll see you next week. Take good care. Bye-bye.